Everyone, let me check if we are live. I'm gonna drag Andrew in a second. Hey Andrew, good morning. You back?
Morning. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I just started the stream. I think now we're live officially. So good morning everyone again. I hope you can hear and see us well. Today we have another live code hour session. Today is me, Alex, and Andrew, and we have let me announce it a little bit. I think it's a good to start. I will also share my screen now. All right, this is our website xtechnology.dev. So today we do the live code hour. It's our 27th session, and in this format, we usually take 1 hour on Saturday morning today to improvise a little bit, to work on some interesting topics, some interesting stuff. And me and Andrew are collaborating this year a lot on a topic like microservices, like gRPC. Probably, if you followed our channel before, you saw these workshops that we did. For example, Pulumi and Azure DevOps, and also we had a few code hour sessions before. So today we continue this path. Oh, 1 second. Right. Today we continue this, and our today's topic is to explore how you can decompose a monolith application, and we're gonna prepare this material plus or minus next month. So today is the first session in this in this area, and we have chosen one application that we found in GitHub. This is a banking application. Actually, I hope I can show you that in a second. Like that. So this is the application we're gonna pick for today, and there are a few reasons why we decided to pick this one. Well, first of all, because I think it's interesting to look more into the real example of the application. So if you followed our workshops before, we draw ourselves some gRPC microservices system that was converting one currency into another. But I think it's more interesting to work on something that is more close to real world, and we actually haven't started this application yet ourselves, but that's what we're gonna do as a first step today. And it's a banking application, so I assume this is a known use case for everyone, and what our plan is for in general for this topic is to decompose this monolith, to understand this monolith and decompose it into an ecosystem of microservices that communicate and can request some things from each other, and they also alive and working in this ecosystem. This is our general idea, but for today we want to explore this application to understand how it's try to start it up locally. Maybe if it all goes really well, we also gonna start maybe doing some DevOps or CI/CD work, like maybe Dockerizing it a little bit. But I think a main goal for today is to understand a little bit how it's working, start it locally, and draw some diagrams, draw some interfaces of this application, so we can further decompose it in next sessions, maybe next week. I think that's it, Andrew, right? Is that our plan?
Great plan. Yeah, you are totally right.
Yeah, talking about the Yeah, if we talk about technologies, so it's a Node.js system or framework, and it's also using something that is NestJS. NestJS is a well-known framework in Node.js world. Yeah, I think it's like a modern choice. Like previously, we had Express as a main choice. I think in if you start your application from scratch nowadays in Node.js, it makes sense to choose NestJS, especially if you like Angular-like system, TypeScript from the box, decorators, different nice toolings that you can have, dependency injection. So yeah, that's our plan, I think. So maybe Andrew, do you have anything to show already, or how we're gonna start? You think?
Yeah, probably let me try to share the screen. I'm just not sure that I have ever a good internet connection at the moment, but let's try. Let me do this share screen window.
By the way, as we haven't started it yet ever on our local, it might be the case that it's not gonna work at all, and we need to change our plan. But I think it's a good plan, anyways, to start like that. All right, see your screen, maybe a little bigger for our viewers.
Yes, if you could guide me how to do that.
Command
Please.
plus, that's easy like that. Yeah.
Command plus. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Is
Nice.
it better now?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, let's have a quick look. So we have a client application and we have a server application in this folder. So it's called like Monolith Quantum Up. I just copied that application which Alex just showed you recently. So both of them using TypeScript. Oh no, actually the client one uses JavaScript.
Yeah, the client looks like a React application, but we are less interested in this part, right?
Okay, yeah, let's concentrate on server part. So server part seems to be using a framework called NestJS, and all the structure shows that. So yeah, first of all, we need to give me a second. How to open terminal here?
It's Command J, I think.
Command J.
No?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, so it's a Nest configuration you just showed. Okay, can we maybe start with a package.json on the server side, just to have a look? Oh yeah. Yeah, I like that you're doing that every time for terminal. It's just for clearing left part. What's the purpose of why you're doing that?
Yeah, this is kind of a way to say how your terminal will appear like. So let's do this for today. Give me a second. Unicorn. Let's do this a little bit startup-ish way. So
Startup-ish. Yeah.
I will put this so every time we will see unicorn in here.
Perfect.
That's fine. Yeah, that's a better start. So yeah, first of all, let's have a look where we are. We are just in the main folder. So let's do cd into the server. And now we also need to check our node version. 14.
Okay, it's 18 now. You know, the latest one is 18. Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's still LTS.
Yeah, it still works. And the person who waits until it breaks. So let's do yarn install. As a first thing, we need to install all the dependencies for this server part project.
Can we open a package.json in an editor quickly? Just briefly have a look at that one. Mm-hmm.
So we have lots of scripts, dependencies, whatever.
Interesting author name. I expected a little bit different. I just explored the guy who owns the original repo. Actually, maybe we should invite him for the next Saturday if he has time, and he can maybe guide us through the application. But it was a different name, so that's already something.
You know what? Actually, what I realized, I cloned the repo and I then go to this README file, and then I followed one link. In that link, actually took me to another repo. So I think this guy just copied this repo to his own repo.
Okay. Well, probably he has a good reason for that. So
yeah, maybe some tweaking. Okay, it's all installed.
Yeah. Sorry. Can you expand all these parts? Yes. So we see some cleaning part, remove this, which cleans it. Nest build is for Nest framework. Formatting clear. Start dev, start debug. Okay, that's nice that it's separated actually. LinkedIn again, all kind of tests, E2E, end-to-end, debug, coverage, watch. Wow, that's amazing. I think migration generate it's something for database, right? Probably.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think usually in ORM systems, migration generate means that if you change some model in your code and you run this command, and it just prepares a SQL statement for you to change your database as well according to your change in the code. So I think it's just that. However, I don't see any command for just applying the current state of to the database.
What do you mean by apply? Like
so I mean
the migration folder on the left.
Yeah. I mean to so we have this application for sure. It depends on the database. So next step we're gonna set up the database for it, and then the next step the next question, how we gonna ask application to create the full database according to its code base.
I assume it should be still in this migrations folder. Can you open that quickly? I haven't seen actually the migrations in TypeScript / Node.js stack. Saw it in a Java stack, but it looks like that, I think. So create table, update table. It's starts with a timestamp or whatever. I'm not sure if that's actually timestamp. So if you open the first one, for example, create table.
Yeah, it's just a lot of tables here.
Yeah,
I think they're using TypeORM. I work with a quite nice one.
Have you worked with a TypeORM?
Yeah, it's nice ORM platform. So I know how to apply that then.
Okay, let's back to package.json, please. I think you have a configuration of VS Code that closes your file if it was not like properly opened. I assume you. I don't know if you want to, so that's fine. I think for today. Indeed, in VS Code you can set up that all the files that you opened stay in this screen, and you can switch between them. But maybe for the next time. Also interesting topic, of course. Okay, so regenerate, revert, it all looks fine. Migration databases, schema drop. That one completely cleans a database, maybe?
Yeah.
Can you scroll a little to the right of these commands in script scripts migration. I just want to see the right part. Okay, migration reverse, schema drop. Okay, so it's some type ORM commands, I guess. It's taking it directly from type ORM node modulus CLI.js. So I assume there is a nice command line interface for that. Nice. I like it. I like how it's structured. Very clean project, I think. Okay, let's go on. So that was scripts. I think it's clean. It has a lot of developers set up already, linting, testing, types or type ORM configuration. Please scroll left and go to a little to the bottom. Let's have a look at dependencies. Okay, lots of NestJS, makes sense. I think in NestJS, they have lots of plugins. I actually don't know too much about NestJS. I have played with it, of course, but don't remember in details how is it like a one big box of functionality, or you need to install every plugin separately? It looks like a second one. This bcrypt, I think, is something for encoding and decoding credentials, for example. Class transformer, class validator, I'm not familiar with these two. Yeah, so there are some packages. Yeah,
I've tried data finance.
What is it? It's just for daytime?
Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, you know the story behind Moment.js, that some time ago it's became deprecated. For sure, that's the thing which should happen earlier. But anyway, so date.finance package is one of the replacement for this library. Basically, it gives you a number of functions to manipulate with your date-time formats and stuff like that.
Yeah, Express rate limit, also not familiar, but some Express plugin I can assume. Yes, is it a template package, you think? Line 42. It sounds familiar to me, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yes, it sounds like handlebars, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah. True. Okay, then helmet, some protection package, HTML, PDF, I guess, to generate PDFs. Lodash, we all know. I think one of the top 5 maybe popular Node modulus packages in Node ecosystem. Model alias, I'm not familiar with that. Morgan, it's a login package, Node mailer to send emails. All kind of passport tools to make sure the authorization is properly done. So the passport tool, well, ecosystem again, but passport system allows you together with plugins to implement different patterns for authentication, like using JWT, for example, or some simplified version with a local. PG, I guess, stands for Postgre.
Yeah.
Request context, I assume, I don't know why it's directly here, of course, but I assume it's for keeping context between different parts of your application. Like in Express, you can have them in every middleware, basically. So that's something like that, I guess. Rimraf, that's interesting. Why is it here? I would assume it should be in a dev dependencies, but maybe it's used somewhere in application as well. I don't know. Maybe you can do one thing in a terminal. Can you do? Yeah, it's even. You're doing it already in your search bar, but in a terminal you can type npm ls rimraf, and let's see who's using that. ls, yeah.
By the way, we are using yarn. Do you know? Is it the same command for yarn?
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know.
Let's try yarn ls. And no.
Maybe tree. Maybe tree because a tree is a better name for that command, I think. No. Okay, but fine. I don't mind. Yeah, I see. I see. It's of course part of chest ESLint. Bcrypt is some direct dependency, just with what we saw. So, okay, if it's a direct dependency, and also the direct dependency of NestJS CLI, I see. However, NestJS CLI probably should not be in production dependencies as well. But okay. NestJS CLI, can we have a look at the package.json? Is it in the dependencies or dev dependencies?
I think it's here. Oh no, it's dev dependencies.
Yeah, it should be in dev dependencies, I think.
Yeah.
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 So it's maybe Bcrypt is one is from production dependencies that use in rimraf, but I don't know. Okay, let's keep it
but
like
is
that.
it sorry? Is it a point to actually put it as a dependency here? If it's something,
well,
just
yeah,
I think so.
It's not super important, of course. I think for to clear your and make your project really ideal, you should care of this yourself. But yeah, just that's my first look at the dependencies. So I was wondering, rimraf, I usually see it in like scripts in package.json scripts to clean node modules, to remove some temporary folder. And that's why I was really surprised. Okay, why maybe some business logic need to delete some local folder. Right, RxJS, that's clear. Part of NestJS ecosystem, I would guess. I actually don't remember, but I think in Angular this is used from the box mainly, and NestJS is highly inspired by Angular. So, okay, I would expect RxJS there. Let's open package.json and finish this part. Yeah. Oh. And this is a client. This is a client. Can you open it now?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that's the reason.
Command P package.json.
Okay.
Yeah, third one. You see?
Thank you.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, Swagger UI Express. So that's that part I would also expect in dev dependencies, to be honest, as well as source map support. And of course, type ORM makes sense in dependencies as well as a UUID. Not sure if it's directly used or not. Yeah, and then what's in a dev dependencies? Not go through all of the list, but maybe something interesting. Some types from TypeScript ecosystem. Can you scroll down a little? ESLint, Prettier, some testing packages. Yeah, that makes sense to me. TypeScript version. Which is a TypeScript version now?
4.3? No.
4.6. Yeah. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Wow. Also surprised. Okay. Yeah. Last part is a jest. What's inside there? Okay. Says what to look into. Okay. Makes sense. Spec TS. Yeah. Nothing too interesting here. I think it's very nicely structured package.json as usual. All right. So
I suggest to basically start with database, because we need to. Yeah, let's first start to try to start it all.
Yeah, or maybe test. Test is also a good start. Yeah, just to see if that will run. Yeah, I mean, if we're really TDD guys, we would do that, huh?
We are not. No tests found.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can you scroll up a little to the package.json script test? What's there? Yeah, so it just starts test. Okay. Yeah, I know why. I think you are in the wrong directory. I think you need to go to server on your terminal.
I think I'm there. I'm sure.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Do we have a test? We don't have. We just have a configuration for a
That's why.
workplace.
Yeah, of course. Okay. All right, then let's go for your plan to try to start it locally and maybe attach database.
Oh, maybe what's the command start dev as we are trying to dev? Why not?
Mm-hmm.
And basically, dev version separates. So not dev version. I mean the difference between them, that the dev version should be automatically pick up your changes and reapply them.
Yeah.
Right.
Unable to connect to database makes sense, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. First of all, I see there is a file. Where it is? I was pretty sure it was there. .env example.
Yeah, it actually. I'm looking at GitHub in the documentation. It says something about .env file. Move .env example into .env, but I don't see that here as well.
Can you quickly check? Is it in the original repo? Is it there? The file itself? No.
Yeah, and you said the original repo. Where did you see in? We're having this.
In the README file, just in the original README file, which is on the main folder.
Yeah. All right.
Because I'm pretty sure that I've seen it yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for that database, at least what we can do, we can prepare a Docker Compose file. So Docker Compose will allow us to run local database inside the Docker, and all other services just with single command. So let's probably start with this while Alex is looking for the file Docker Compose YAML. So it's automatically, highlighted that it belongs to Docker. So first of all, we need to put some version. No idea what is the actual version, but let's try this one. Next section is services. So basically, we need to define what services we are going to have running by Docker. So we need to have a Postgres, the service name, and we also need to put some image. So to find the image, we actually need to go to hub.docker.com. I'm sharing just this screen because I'm not allowed to switch quickly. I will do this in my background. And when you go to hub.docker.com, you can just type Postgres and find the official.
Yeah, found the original repo. I think original. This one that we picking up adds the React layer. So actually the UI into this banking app. So very nice actually. Yeah, and I just posted a link to our YouTube chat to the env example of the original repo.
Yeah, good.
Can you see that?
Yeah. Sorry, for some reason it's not following the link. Yeah, I will just copy this and put into our project. So quickly new .env. .env quite useful tool, right? Where you can...
to be honest, I don't use it too much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it makes sense, of course, to keep all your environment variables in a file. I think environment variables are not supposed to stay in a file, but yeah, for local development, of course, that makes sense.
Yeah. For local development, I can have a suggestion how we use it. So developers usually put into the repo .env.example file, which describes all the environment variables which you have to have presented to run your service correctly locally. So, and you can imagine if you have like 10 or 11 services, the same folder, and they have all of them having just different environment variables. So it's the only way to tell your buddies in the team that this is the way, this is a thing you need to have locally to start it, especially if it changes over time. 5, 4, 3, 2. User, root, bank. Okay. Yeah, going back to here. So I almost found the image.
This one. You looking for Postgre?
Yeah. Just pick this one. So we need to type Postgres.
It says 10.12 plus. 10.12 plus version of Postgre.
Okay. So there is a 1020. Let's try that.
Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, let's try that indeed. Nice. I already love what we're doing.
Yeah. So I replaced. Yeah. Okay, good. We had it from here. What else do we need? We also need to specify some. What else is possible? Okay. We need to define some extra parameters. So we need to say this, so it should restart. Whatever. It shouldn't.
Postgres.
We need to be. Yeah, we need to bind it on the port. So this is a port. Like that. Yeah, because the main reason to bind it to the port because our application is outside the Docker. So every application inside the Docker can actually reach each other by private port, which is inside their private network. But if there is an application outside, we need to publish this port for localhost. So anything outside the Docker network can connect with properly.
Yeah. Do you think we need to specify a user and password just for these local reasons here, or you gonna pick them up somehow differently?
Yes, we should do that too. Just give me a second. I will quickly check this. Yeah,
maybe actually it's not needed if for local usage we also can just use admin default admin user password.
Yeah. I mean, we need to specify it for the image, so it's get created on the startup. Let's use this, but the database called, I think, bank here. Bank, yes. Root. Let's use root. I hope it's nothing preventing us from this. So okay, I think that's pretty much enough for us to start this. Let's do that. Docker compose up. And yeah, I'm still on the mobile network, so it's it's gonna take some time.
Well, actually, it's quite fast. I think last time we had
Yeah, 5G in the UK works. Okay, error. Cannot start service. Okay, it's basically saying that there is some other application already running on this port. Let's check what is that. We can use common Docker. Docker. Yes. Oh,
nice. That's quite a big, quite a lot of images, containers you run in.
Yeah, let me just stop it all, maybe somewhere.
Docker kill, yeah, Docker kill all. Does it have something like that? Oh yeah, I have a Docker P. Yeah, I have some shortcut. Let me type it here. Maybe that will do that.
Where is it?
Let me paste it in our chat as well.
Oh, Docker kill and then the name of all. I think so. Yeah, let me try with your second part of the application. Yeah. Second part of the comments. What does it do? Okay, it just shows all the IDs of every Docker container which is running at the moment, right?
Yeah, so that's what we want, I guess.
Docker kill, and then do this. Oh, sorry.
Nice.
Okay. Cannot kill container.
One more time. Maybe it was some, yeah. Yeah, all killed.
Cool. Let's try one more time. Docker compose up. Okay. It started. Yeah. What it says, it's running, I think.
Nice. Shall we do the PSQL script? It's I think some that you can attach and do some simple SQL commands in terminal.
Yeah, just give me a second. I will.
Yeah.
I will just run it on another terminal, so we can use this terminal, this glory terminal.
Do you know that you can? Oh yeah. You already spawning a new terminal. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So here I just do docker compose up -d. So this
in really as a daemon, not doing that.
Yeah, it will start it with daemon, but basically, yeah, here as a separate terminal, we just do it without d. So we will see all the things happening. Let's go to server once again and do this. Okay, so here, just in case, we can see all the logs of
You can also do Docker log and then specify container ID, I think, and that will I'll actually attach to the container and print out all the logs.
Yeah, let's try another thing. Yeah, let's do docker compose up -d, so we see it's working as a daemon. Starting, okay, it started, and then we can use another command, docker compose logs -f means forward, follow the logs, and then we just do the service name, which is Postgres. Okay, so we just doing the same, but through the docker compose, not Docker itself.
Nice.
Yeah, so we connected here, we go back, and now we have one file. You suggested to actually do PSQL, right?
PSQL. Yeah, PSQL, but I'm not sure. Is it available as a Docker image as well? I think it should be.
You mean to connect it through the Docker Compose, right? Docker Compose.
No. PSQL is a tool that with which you can basically attach to the Postgre, right, and then use specific. But I think you need it as a Docker image, or if you install it just on your machine.
No, I mean I have it installed, but probably
you have it.
My version could be just too much.
Yeah, show me your version.
Not sure if it's. Yeah, mine is
14.2. Wow.
So let's try another thing. Docker Compose. As we started with Docker today, Docker Compose, there is a way actually to connect to this Postgre theme, Postgre container. So we can do exec, follow the
container ID, I guess.
Yeah, Postgres. And then we need to do the command. So let's try PSQL.
But PSQL is wow.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, it's because you use Postgres and your Docker Compose contains Postgres.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Okay. Do you think this image has a PSQL inside?
It should be. I'm not sure. It should be.
Let's do bash maybe first.
Maybe that. Okay, I think it's Postgres.
Maybe let's do just with the Docker. I usually do that with container, but
okay, that's worked. Yeah, the problem was about this flag. Should be that. So we can what we can do. We can connect localhost. I'm not sure what. Yeah, let's see the help because I'm not sure about the port. Where is it? Where is the beginning? PSQL, DB name, username, and all. So we have DB name and username. DB name is bank, username is root. Nothing is happening.
What I usually do, I just jump into the container and then I'm inside. But for some reason, bash didn't work for you. Maybe bash is not there actually. Maybe bin sh. Yeah.
Yeah, we are here, I guess. Let's
check. Can you do ls just to make sure, or pwd?
Oh no, we are not there.
No, we're not there. No. Yeah, and what is I usually use -it and -t. Bin bash doesn't exist. Okay. Bin sh also doesn't exist, it says.
No, but I think
there is PSQL. You should remove PSQL from there.
Oh yeah. Doesn't say anything.
That's interesting. Maybe it's not in there indeed.
Let's try without flag. Maybe it's a problem. Yeah. Let's.
What?
So I removed the flag basically.
And what is a flag do? Okay. So can you do pwd or ls or whatever? Yeah, ls please. Okay, Cool stuff. And PSQL, just to check if that's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try the band database. It's there. Oh, okay, we are connected straight away.
Cool.
I think that command will show all the schema. Did not find any relation. So yeah, we have basically pretty much clear database.
Empty database. Okay. Cool.
Let me
then try to make migrations, right?
Yeah, just gonna do the same. Q, that's it. Gonna do the same in the separate terminal so we can use it later. SQL. Oh, and now PSQL bank. So here we have a open PSQL. Here we have logs of. Here you can see the logs attempts to log into the Postgres, and here working terminal. Yeah, what the next? Yeah, let's try yarn type ORM. ORM. If type ORM is installed in the system, it should show you the stuff like that. And then the next command, just migration run, which should execute all the migrations. And I hope this tool actually pick up this file so it knows where to connect. But let's try and see. And it's not found in any ORM configuration files.
It misses the config file, I think, still maybe. .env is there, right? It is the same. It's the same credentials.
Yes. Let's try to do yarn start dev, because before we had an issue about the database doesn't exist, and for now, hopefully, it should just find it. However, without any database schema inside. Let's try. Oh no, it's another kind of issue or same. Let's see. Cannot convert undefined or null to object. Yeah, I think it's actually started. Wow. The application actually started, so I guess it's connected to the database. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Can we back to the PSQL terminal and check what? What is
nice. Yeah, nice. Look, basically the application in the mod, when it starts, it checks if it's nothing in the database, it just created. So I think it just created everything. Awesome. Yeah, let's go and see. DT. Yeah, so we have all the schema. We have migrations, which is part of type ORM, and all other tables created by the migration itself.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, the next question, why it shows me some errors, which is really nothing what I expect. Something internal, I guess.
Yeah.
I think actually, I think in this application they also use Swagger, right? We've seen it, Swagger.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to propose. Indeed, can we try to generate API with the Swagger? So I guess NestJS has a CLI plugin. Oh, sorry, not CLI plugin, but Swagger plugin. And
so let me do something. Yeah. Continue, please. I will just split this application running in another.
Yeah. I'm also trying to find a right way to execute that. I'm looking into package.json to see if Swagger is mentioned. So NestJS Swagger indeed is there.
Okay, let's try yarn nest maybe. Okay, let's see what we have all together with nest. There are a bunch of tools. We have new, build, start, info, update, gateway, decorator.
Oh, I see Swagger UI Express mentioned in official doc. So we saw it in dependencies, but I think indeed the Swagger and the Swagger UI Express should be in a dev dependencies instead. Open the main TS file. It says initialize Swagger using Swagger model class. Do we have something like that in main TS file?
Main
Command P
TS.
main TS. Main TS, yeah. Command P main TS.
Yeah, set up Swagger. Yeah, I think we just need to go to this port, which is in our end file, and see.
Yeah, I see in official doc they specify on which port to see a Swagger API, but maybe it's already part of. Yeah, let's try indeed the local host on this port and then /API maybe.
Both didn't work for me.
So port didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just saying connection refused. Yeah, and here as well, it's just showing no logs in the app at all.
Yeah, let's have a look at main TS still. So
Port.
Okay, configure. Okay, please import. Can we add some log here maybe?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
And the setup Swagger is imported from where?
Setup Swagger is imported from Swagger UI, I guess. No, from utils. What is utils? Yeah, it's Swagger. What is Swagger? Title and build.
Okay, setup to.
Yeah, I never worked with this kind of Nest Swagger, so I can just.
I think route should
that...
be /documentation then.
Yeah.
I think yeah.
But still the question, what port is?
Yeah, that's a good one. You added a console log, have you?
Yeah. I really concerned about this error to be at the end of everything, like
Yeah, that doesn't look nice. Yeah.
Set up currency foreign exchange rate, but it seems to be like happening somewhere in the road.
NestJS, yeah.
It just could be that be that it's an unhandled error. It just breaks the app at the end.
You know, we can comment everything except Swagger in the main TS.
Everything except Swagger, main TS.
Well, everything is a big word. Don't insist on that.
Morgan, setup, reflect, global, okay, use global pipes, whatever.
Yeah, let's try to find your port first. Let's add some log message so that we can easily find it in the terminal, and then let's see. Let's try this documentation endpoint first. That's easiest, I think.
But I don't think we actually reached this line because it got broken earlier.
Okay. I see. Can you add the console log on before? So in this file, but before the bootstrap, yeah, in here, and then also inside the bootstrap, let's let's debug it in our old way. Huh? It's a alert way in our browser.
Old way. Is there any new way? I'm not aware of.
Yeah, if it was a simple Node.js application on JavaScript, then it just should you just put the breakpoint and easy and start to debug. With the TypeScript, it should be also simple, but it needs more. It needs more quality, qualitized quality. I don't know.
Okay. Old way bootstrap. So we are definitely here. I think it's actually failing after this line when we are actually creating before
creating the app.
Next NestJS app, yeah.
Okay, that's better. That's something that that Swagger needs, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, before app, then all these extra lines, or actually no, after app, and the port is for.
Cool.
But it didn't work. I've tried. So I guess this
also
unhandled
also documentation endpoint.
Yeah, it just shows like connection refused,
okay.
There is no application at all.
Let's maybe just try to comment out everything except these needed lines. So we need to start the application, but let's remove course through express adapter. I don't know, express adapter. I think we can live without it for now. Yeah, I would try that for the last attempt, because we have also reflector is not in official guide. I think we can skip it too. And the last part,
still happens. Yeah, I think it just happens somewhere inside this Nest factory create.
Can you remove also express adapter and course through, just to simplify it a little more? In the beginning, I mean, when we start, line 22nd, 30 and 31.
This one.
Yeah. Maybe 24 and 25.
No, I think we basically need to go to this file and see. Try to understand what's
let's check the closest to application layer then. Okay, set currency foreign exchange rates. Well, that sounds easy to fix. Let's go there. Yeah, you can command control click on the pass. No. You can select. If you move your mouse on the and then command click. Yeah.
Nice. It's some currency cron. What?
Yeah, I would just comment out all the code inside.
Okay. Where is it? Currency cron.
No, I mean not in the whole file, but like inside the method, just to simplify it as much as possible. And we have 1 or 2 minutes left, so let's say it's our last attempt. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something works. Oh no.
No. Yeah, no. Still documentation is not available.
Let me check. No, it's still the same. I think we just need to have something in the database. My thinking that it expects some data or something like that.
All right. Okay, Andrew. I think it was a good first session, huh?
Yeah,
almost
nice
started
it. Almost started, but we figure out about the database. I think that's good.
Okay, so next Saturday we can continue. Maybe we will do progress between this session too. Maybe we will start it and continue with the Swagger to yeah, to make more progress basically on it. So let's meet somewhere next week and continue, I would say.
Yeah, sounds good.
Right. Have a good weekend, everyone, and thanks for joining.